Yo, we are back again for another P.U.W.F Wrestling Talk WWE Backlash post review. It is I am him, Kane the Destroyer, with my partner, Joe BNCO, with my guy. Where you at, my guy?
I'm right here.
No, my other guy. D-Walk is here. And we on deck, and we're going to talk about what we just watched from the WWE Backlash. That was tonight.
Yeah.
Talk to him one time, partner.
Oh man, the show was just it was good. It was not great. Not great. Let's start off with the first match, man. Let's just get right into it because I know that fatal four-way match was kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, man. The fatal four-way match, man. It was kind of everywhere, but it probably one of the best matches on the card, though.
Yeah, I would agree that, and I don't know that Penta Dominic Mysterio match was pretty good, also.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, I said one of them. But so let's talk about it. So tell me what y'all think about the first match on the card.
It was good. I'm not even gonna. It was good. It was unexpected. I mean, it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
It was better than what you thought it was gonna be, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was. That fatal four-way, I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna be a lot of twists and turns, but it was just like a lot of new faces shown.
New faces. That's a good way to put it. And for the people out there listening, we're talking about the United States Championship match with Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest versus L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Now this one.
I came in late on this match, to be honest with you. And by the time I got in, they were split apart. Two guys were fighting on one end of the arena, the other two were on the other side.
Yeah,
they were fighting completely separate from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, it was a very chaotic match to say. And then, but that was a match to kick things off.
Yeah.
So you kind of want something like that to grab people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of want that to grab people. But I mean, overall, man, that was a pretty good match. It didn't have a surprise person that we all heard that was coming. He finally showed up. Pull up game strong.
Oh, who was it? Do tell, who was it?
Jacob Cobb. I mean Jeff Cobb.
5'2", Jacob Cobb.
Man, pull up game was strong. So, and he pulled up right beside Solo.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how this shit gonna go down.
I just don't like it because you is what 4 or 5 inches smaller than Jacob Fatu, and Jacob Fatu is Savage, and they is building you as a Savage, and you only what 5 foot fucking what 4'3"?
He's 5'10", bro.
Look how small you look towards Jacob Fatu.
Bro, he's 5'10". He's almost 6 foot tall.
Huh?
He's almost 6 foot tall.
But look how small he looked yours when he was next to Jacob Fatu, and when he was next to Solo.
And he's 263 pounds.
Okay, but look how small he looked, bro. Height-wise, look how small he looked. He looked like Rey Mysterio towards a fucking heavyweight, bro.
Jacob Fatu, 6'2". He's 4 inches taller.
Okay, Solo is how tall. But if you remember you watching that, look how small he looked, though, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Camera angles make a difference.
Yeah, but
So you're saying you can't really just take them serious?
Not really. Not really. I mean,
Solo is 6'2" also.
Yeah, I mean, but how tall Ted was Taz? Taz was what? 8, 5'9"?
Taz was a little guy, but Taz was like a pit bull in that mug, bro.
Yeah.
5'9". 5'9".
All right. I mean, I don't know. It depends. I gotta see
Taz
how
is
they
1 inch shorter than Jeff Cobb.
Okay, I gotta see how they go. I gotta go do Jeff Cobb because
they're gonna do him. They're gonna send him down the Taz route. ECW Taz, where suplexes, chokes, submissions. He's gonna be the same type of character.
Yeah. So basically, he's gonna be a goonie.
He's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a mixture of like Samoa Joe and like Kurt Angle.
Hey, but he can't go though.
Yeah, no, he can't go. I'm just saying.
He can go. He can go a lot. He can go real good.
Man, hell yeah, he can go. He can do his thing, and hopefully WWE got some good stuff planned for him, which they probably do. They probably got some good stuff planned for him. I mean, it is what it is because if he pops up straight to the main roster, they got a plan for him. He's gonna be a deciding factor, and I'm thinking a deciding factor to make Fatu lose his championship.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
We got freaking reactions in the comment section saying Cobb can destroy Fatu. Cobb versus Soda is going to be a good match.
Definitely a good match. But in the end, Jacob Fatu take the big W, y'all.
Hey, but rumor is Zilla about to come like soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been hearing about that a whole lot.
I wonder why they didn't have Goldberg.
No, that's crazy. Hey, I was happy though. I was happy they didn't have Goldberg. But at the same time, since they didn't have Goldberg, I feel like that was a waste of a match.
You know, they could have had Goldberg coming in at the end of the match when Cena won.
Yeah. But if they weren't going to have Goldberg,
there's no competition for me.
No. But if they weren't going to have Goldberg, they should have had a different match, bro. They should have motherfucking the tag team titles being wrestled. I mean, the other tag team title. Like, they could have had anything. This is going to be a squash regardless, bro.
It's a couple things I was not happy about.
Yeah.
Jacob retaining was one of the things I was happy about.
Yeah, that was the only thing. That was the only thing I was happy about.
Dominic retaining, and it was another thing I was happy about. Dominic and Penn was the second match.
Yeah, but we will get there though. Okay. So overall, what y'all rate this match, man?
The first match, I give it a fucking. I had to give it an A.
You give it an A?
Like, I mean, I thought fucking Solo was gonna cause Jacob for the match, but he got him help, and Jacob was looking like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm finally getting help, and it was just like all kind of emotions built in that match. So,
yeah.
And then, like I said, like Drew McIntyre and fucking Drew McIntyre and goddamn Damian Priest, they took themselves out the match, so you knew it was only gonna be Solo and LA Knight.
Yeah.
And now we fit to see LA Knight versus probably Jeff Cobb now.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's invisible reaction to answer that question. Who is Cobb's opponent?
It's coming.
Yeah. I think his first opponent might be Damian Priest.
Yeah.
But but
as far as Jacob Fatu goes, bro, with all these combustible opponents, bro, he can go all kind of ways with this.
Yeah.
I can see him and Damian Priest. I can see him and Drew. You know what I'm saying? LA Knight. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of seeing that.
But Damian Priest and them got a feud now. Damian Priest and whatchamacallit got a few now. Like I said, the way he threw him off the table, the way he did that, it sounded like it looked like they're gonna have a few. It's on Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, is he gonna turn face or he gonna accept it and turn and stay heel? But I think if Jacob Fatu about to turn face, he about to turn against Solo and fucking Jeff Cobb.
I don't think that he gonna turn face on them. I think they gonna turn heel on him. Because they already heel. They gonna turn on him.
But you see, no,
I agree on that.
that's why I say he turned the face, because after he won a match, they had their back turned towards him. And he walked past them like, man, I can handle whatever you throw at me or whatever. Like, he walked past them like, what? I want all the smoke. That's what I was saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
hey, but overall, man, it was a pretty decent match. And
but if Jacob Fatu gonna be a face, could we see Jacob and Zilla doing a tag team run?
Zilla's coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Or is Jacob's brother coming?
But look, you've been seeing Jacob Fatu been doing a lot of pictures. Jacob Fatu been doing a lot of pictures with Zilla. They just did a picture, huh?
But it makes sense if his Journey would come in because it's Jacob's brother.
Yeah, Journey.
Yeah, but I'm just saying what they showing. What they showing, they've been showing a lot of Jacob and Zilla together. They had like 7 pictures last week together, taking pictures. It was one with him with the Glory belt, and then it was Jacob Fatu with the US belt, and it was another one where he was hanging out on the street. Like, it been a lot of pictures of them together.
Yeah,
that would give us a good chance to see the Jacob and Journey versus Lucha Brothers.
Man, it's gonna be wild.
Still got that issue with Los Latros, or whatever you want to call them, like, and that's why you see them get put together now, because Ray Phoenix just got jumped by Humberto and them, and after that they never showed him. So they in the works of having Ray Phoenix and fucking whatchamacallit get back together, and which I think they should have a single run before anything. They should get a single. They both deserve a singles title together, like without each other. Like, it got to be a real good reason why they rejoin back. And what they doing now is way too soon. You got a tag team
because we need more.
Huh?
Because we need more tag teams for starters, and and the singles division is stacked.
Okay, and that's their fault. And that's their fault because they released a lot of fucking good tag team that y'all could have sat there and let them job and paid them less.
Exactly, but at the same time, that's not the case, and we're at where we're at, so they're gonna have to make tag teams.
So now they rushing shit, and then like shit go turn to shit, and that's bullshit.
But that was the original plan anyway. The original plan was to sign Penta and Phoenix to have them come in as the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah.
But because of what happened with Tony Khan and AEW, they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then after a while, Tony Khan let Phoenix go.
Yeah, and honestly, I'd rather see. If the Lucha Brothers would have got a chance to get together, I would have rather seen the Good Brothers job against the Lucha Brothers, bro. Like, that's if anything, bro. Like, you got to build a tag team up.
Jeff Cobb's out.
They pushing. They're rushing everything now, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. But we are getting totally off subject.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb is old. Jeff Cobb is 42.
Man, that's crazy. He ain't going. Woo! Let's see how long he lasts. I hope he lasts for a long time. Yeah. But
like Rico Reactions once said, he said a year or two max.
Yeah,
year or two max. Yeah,
42. That's oh my goodness, bro. What is the next match? Let's talk about the next match. What happened on the next match?
Okay. I think the match we need to talk about was the women's Intercontinental Championship match.
Which
which is Valkyrie versus Lynch. How do y'all feel about that match?
What's going on, Alex Schmidt? Thank you for the comment.
I get that fucking match a trip to fucking goddamn Mancino's to get a foot long fucking house club sandwich with potato chips with a fucking Sprite and drive back home while you eating it. That's that match.
Joe?
I was seriously hoping that Becky Lynch was going to break the bitch's arm and take the belt.
Damn,
so
Joe.
So we didn't have to see Lyra Bird Lady no more.
No
way.
I want to flip the furniture.
Charisma, 0 on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did y'all feel about the match, though?
I didn't pay attention to it because it was that not important to me.
It was that match was 2 pillows and a blanket.
I think picking a booger or wiping my ass is more important.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, the match went back and forth. I wasn't a big fan of this match myself. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of this match, but the match did go back and forth, and we all know who went over. Who went over? Well, who had to go over?
The Bird Lady.
Yeah, Bird Lady. The Bird Lady. Hey,
who nobody likes.
Hashtag the Bird Lady.
Hashtag she made me want to go to sleep.
Well, it was back and forth action in the women's showcase, though.
She's boring. What do you mean back and forth?
Why would you showcase this match on a pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
This match should have been on a TV show. This match should have been on SmackDown.
The SmackDown that was on the night before when Zelina Vega had Alexa Bliss come out to be her partner was more exciting.
Man.
Okay. By everybody feeling like that, I'm not gonna ask y'all what y'all rate the match. I'm not gonna ask y'all what y'all rate the match. Man.
A fluff and a fold.
Man. I'd rather go right here around the corner, throw a ball in the corner and watch homeless people fight.
That is crazy.
You might find the next Kimbo Slice if you do that.
Hey, you never know. Matter of fact, you give me ideas. Like I might have to record. I might have to record this and then put this on a black market.
Hey, when you do it, and they're all fucking fighting over it, I want you to get a big guy in there, and I want you to have him hurl a midget into the middle of it.
Hey, that's a good idea. But if I get jail time, you got to go with me too.
Scrappy little midget, just throw him in the fucking middle. I want to see.
No, you got to get jail time with me, bro.
Okay. Since that match was kind of fucked up.
Becky versus Lyra. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments, brother. Alex Schmidt says Becky versus Lyra was pretty good, but I think that was the best match you could get out of them and nothing more. They had a better.
You're probably right.
Alex Schmidt. They had a better match when they wrestled for the NXT title on NXT on regular TV.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed that Becky gave her the thumb to the eye. She actually accidentally thumbs her in the nose. Then with her.
Yeah, Lynch did go full heel. Full heel on girl, man. She did full heel. But like I said, I'm not gonna ask y'all what y'all rate that match because we're gonna move on to the very next match, another match. But let's talk about another Intercontinental Championship match, which was Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. So how y'all feel about that one?
Recon reactions. Lyra's nose is legit broken. Good. Maybe her arm will fucking match it.
Damn. Pure Thanos, huh? You acting like Thanos right now.
Word.
I just want her to give that fucking belt up and go fall back to obscurity and then get a pink.
Joe, come on, Joe.
No. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell she got the belt, and I don't like it.
Maybe she blew up.
Coming out with wings and everything. I don't like it.
Maybe she knows how to use both hands at the same time and her mouth. I don't know.
Hey, what if she know how to use her mouth, hands, and feet together?
She might.
Okay. We can move on to the next match, bro.
Dominic and Penta.
Dominic and Penta, yeah. Judgment Day and El Grande and Mexico find common ground to help Mysterio return. Now, what the hell was that all about?
Let's bring Ray Phoenix to the crowd.
Well, El Grande Americano has a problem with the luchadors, so it makes sense why he interrupted the match, why he cost Penta the match. He doesn't want Penta to be a champion.
Yeah.
Remember, Chad Gable has been chasing the IC title for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he thinks as El Grande Americano he can actually win the IC title.
Yeah, for real. But in the end, I kind of like this match, bro.
I agree. The match was solid.
Yeah, I kind of like this match. I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of Dominic, but hell, hey,
man, did you see his new shirt?
Yeah,
that Eddie inspired shirt, and it says "I cheat."
Yeah,
and then on the back it says Daddy Dom on the back.
Latino cheat.
Yep, Latino cheat, and it says Daddy Dom on the back of it.
Latino cheat. Viva la NASA. But in the end, we know how this shit went. Dominic did defeat Penta to retain. Wow. Hey, I don't really know where they're going with this with Dominic, but it seems entertaining though. So I'm just gonna trust the process on that one. Now let's move on to Gunther versus Pat. Let's move on. Now that match right there, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of either one of these guys, but Pat showed a lot of fucking heart.
Yeah, he did, but it didn't make no sense at the end of the road.
It did not. What so fucking ever.
All that heart, all that heart, all that grit, all that coming back, fighting back just to get knocked back down as a kid. Every time.
Don't even count.
I mean, you gotta keep in mind, it's still Gunther.
As a superstar.
It's still Gunther, bro.
But you had Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. You had Pat McAfee versus Baron Corbin. He won both those matches. You're going to tell me that Austin Theory and Baron Corbin are not as good as Gunther is?
Yeah.
Word.
Baron Corbin's just as big, just as tall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But hey, Gunther, he dominated that motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie.
But
it like at least have a minute. I mean, like I would have been more cool if Goldberg would have interfered, but Goldberg didn't interfere. So now what? Where do y'all take the storyline and where do y'all go? It don't make no sense now.
And the problem I have with it is the fact that after the match, Gunther gives him a shine of respect.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
And Gunther,
I don't know.
And Gunther to be shit people to death and everything, and he didn't even shake their hand. So why him?
And Michael Cole actually got in the fucking ring and actually stood his ground.
Yeah.
That shocked the shit out of me.
Michael Cole couldn't stand his ground against Triple H, so that's fucked up. He couldn't even stand his ground against China.
Lorenzo Granger says, I thought Becky vs. Lyra was a good match. Surprised Valkyria won. I think WWE Backlash was okay. Filler shows good. Okay match. I give it a C. Filler good show, good moments, but it was a fun ride. Good show.
Man, that was a regular Raw show to me.
He also said on the pre-show, Cena gave R-Truth this attitude adjustment. Alex Schmidt said, if Goldberg had showed up and helped Pat beat Gunther, I was going to lock myself in a refrigerator.
It was better than what happened now. Like, what was the reason of them wrestling? It wasn't no reason of them wrestling if Goldberg didn't show up. It would have been more understandable if he did, but it was just a regular match. And what do it benefit from Gunther and what do it benefit from Pat McAfee?
And where's Scott Steiner? Scott Steiner said he was supposed to be in his corner. In Pat McAfee's corner. Where was he?
And where was Scott Steiner?
Exactly.
Well, he wasn't there.
Nope.
He wasn't there. Apparently.
Yes, sir. Mr. Right Hand Cam, we are talking about Backlash.
Man.
Welcome to the chat, sir.
But in the end, we already knew that Gunther was going to take this.
Pat McAfee must have got some dirt on him. Why they got to put him over so much? They didn't put him over though. He lost. He got choked out.
Man.
He got yoked out. He went night-night.
He went night-night. Hey, but anyway, let's move on, bro.
You know, we had a women's match that was the filler in between the Fatal 4-Way title match and then Dominic Penda title match, and then we had the Gunther Pat McAfee match that was the buffer in between the IC title match and the World title match.
Yeah,
you notice how they put the fluffer matches in between the good matches.
You got to, because you know some people gonna be taking a bathroom break, taking a smoke break.
Yeah,
you got to.
Gotta do it. You just got to bring the crowd down.
Yeah. So
the crowd gets hot for the match, for the good matches, and then when the shit match come on, that brings the crowd down, so they can come back and bring it to a point again when they get a good match.
Yeah. So you kind of expected it, though, man.
Right Hand Cam said, "I'd rather pass out than tap out." The whole show was good, he said.
Whole show?
Damn, they got you too.
Damn, Right Hand Cam thinks the show was good. What? For a Raw or a SmackDown, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a Saturday night's main event at best.
Yeah.
I don't think the whole show was good, but we all entitled to our own opinion, though. So if he feel like that, then shit. Fuck.
I feel like this was a filler show to get to Saturday night's main event and to get to Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide and all that. I feel like that's still a gap.
Hey, you gotta have your fillers now, man. But anyway, I mean, we had Cena and them next, though.
Which one?
Then we had Cena and them next.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Cena had to come out with his own theme music, though.
Hold on. Kane, take it away. You know what time it is.
Time for the main event. Okay, check this out. Now, our main event was John Cena versus Randy Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship. And this match right here, I liked it a little bit. I like it a little bit, but I felt like it left more to desire. But these guys, they went back and forth. They went back and forth. These motherfuckers kept kicking out of each other's fucking finishers over and over again the whole night. And here's what got me. This is what got me. It took R-Truth to come in to be the benefiter of John Cena.
Yeah, that's
They took R-Truth. R-Truth. Out of everybody.
yeah, that's
R-Truth.
dumb.
And R-Truth came in that mug. He stopped Orton from doing his patented punt, which I've been waiting on that motherfucker to do the punt for a while. He stopped him from doing the punt, and he suffered an RKO. And then shit went down fucking hill after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went to straight garbage. Not just regular garbage, not just recycled garbage. I mean real garbage, shit garbage, like stinky fly-ridden maggot garbage.
Yeah.
Low blow, title shot. Look at the leg like his life depended on it, with the other leg over the other leg, like he needed it for a 3 count. John Cena's still the fucking champ.
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason whatsoever, bro.
After 3 referees were knocked out, 1 referee got hit with a title. Nick Aldis, Gregory Helms, Jamie Noble, Scorpio
A few
Sky,
of them.
a couple other motherfuckers,
all suffer RKOs.
one after another. Damn. Randy Orton hit so many goddamn RKOs, he was gassed afterwards.
Yeah.
He had to take a breather.
Yep, it is, dude.
Motherfucker just walked to a press conference and fucking RKO'd everybody. It's like,
Man, that's crazy.
Man. But with this match, though, and all the interruptions and all the bullshit.
What did you think of the first attitude adjustment that Cena gave that Orton hit the RKO in?
I was over it.
You saw it, he flipped him over with the fucking AA, and then he had him and RKO'd him, and they were both down and out. And then he reversed it again to another RKO later on.
Yeah.
Ewok, you're a mic man. You're allowed.
I don't even have my mic on. I don't even have nothing else.
Yeah, all I hear is wind blowing.
Sure, that's it, but I find that whole match bullshit. To me, it would have made more sense if they would have did when Randy Orton was heel and slept the referee and got disqualified. It would have made more sense if John Cena would have did that. This match didn't make no sense.
Yeah, that's what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to something like that happening, but it didn't. Though.
I just wanted to see Orton beat Cena because I wanted Orton to get number 15 because I feel like he would break the record.
But he still got the bill for no reason.
None whatsoever.
They're gonna milk John Cena's last run for everything it's got all the way until it's over. They're gonna milk it all the way to the fucking end, dude. He's not supposed to lose that title until the last Saturday night's main event of the year.
But to who now?
Cody Rhodes.
No, make him lose the title that's worth more meaning. Like, don't let make him lose the title. Like, if they was gonna do this, they should have did this right. They should have made this. Randy Orton should not have been involved in this match. Randy Orton should have been the next person that beat John Cena. To me.
We'll see if the storyline changes, but as far as I've heard, Cody Rhodes will be dethroning Cena at the very last Saturday.
Oh, so he got to do 4 crossroads in a row to do it? Come on, man.
No, he's going to have to cheat, use the title on a low blow to do it.
By hook or by crook.
I would have rather seen Cody Rhodes go heel than John Cena.
Cody Rhodes too over though, man.
So Alex Smith said the way they're going to turn Cena back face is going to be so lame. They're not going to turn Cena back face. He's going to stay a fucking heel until his retirement.
Hulk Hogan, you didn't expect it, so why not Cody Rhodes?
What are you talking about?
When Hulk Hogan turned heel,
Yeah.
didn't nobody really expect that. A lot of people didn't expect that.
No.
So
a lot of people
Cody Rhodes turn heel?
A lot of people didn't expect Cena to turn heel.
Yeah, but would you expect Cody Rhodes to turn heel? No.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I'm kind of waiting for it, but that's me. I don't know. That last match was good in a way, and then it was also shit in a way. Like I didn't care for some of it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't care for the outcome.
No.
And then Cena's comments after the show where he's like, I'm the greatest of all time. Nobody can beat me.
Yeah.
He's like, I want competition. And then it's like, he wants competition and then nobody comes out. What was it for? For nothing?
Man, he lucky Brock Lesnar. They ain't trying to get Brock Lesnar to come back out because
AEW's trying to get Brock Lesnar.
Yes, and AEW have the money to get him.
I don't know, man. That's the latest I heard was AEW was trying to sign Brock Lesnar. Yeah. If they sign Brock, oh my god,
my goodness, bro!
I seen that shit.
How much money they gonna pay Brock just to come there? Man, Brock finna be fucking.
If Brock Lesnar,
100 mil.
If fucking Brock Lesnar comes out on Dynamite or something, business about to pick up, son. Business about to pick up.
Yeah. Brock gonna go to that. Brock may go to that whole roster, man.
Bro, they gonna pay Brock.
These little motherfuckers that are on this roster that are like 200 pounds, they're gonna all be dead. He gonna murder all of them.
They gonna pay Brock Kevin Nash the money because they finna pay Brock. Man, they finna pay Brock 50 to 100 mil.
Yeah, Cody will turn heel within the next 2 years. I agree with that, Alex Schmidt. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do a Homelander, The Boys.
That would be dope
with Cody. If you've ever seen The Boys, Kane.
Yeah, I see it.
Man, that's my shit. I'm still waiting on the next season to come out.
Don't you see Cody Rhodes doing a Homelander?
Turn?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it, bro.
I'm doing this for everyone. I'm doing this for the betterment of everybody.
Yeah. That's Homelander.
Homelander.
If Tony Khan can't handle CM Punk, there's no way he can handle Lesnar.
No, hell no.
No, not in a fight, no. But I mean, business-wise, Brock is more level-headed and a business guy. Mm-hmm. He's not going to try to get in a fight for no reason.
I don't see nobody. But look, think about this. I don't see nobody putting in. Man, Brock will fucking run AEW. Brock could be a bully in AEW.
Samoa Joe would be his biggest problem.
That is. But how often would you see Samoa Joe getting in anybody's situation or anybody fight? No.
Damn, I want to see him and Hook lock up.
Yeah.
Or Wardlow and Brock. Powerhouse Hobbs and Brock.
Hey, there's so many ways you can spin this shit, man.
I don't know, Brock. To me, Brock is fucking the most dominant fucking wrestler ever.
Well, we'd be privileged to see Bobby Lashley and Brock again, and Shelton and Brock.
Yeah, if they do it right.
So I mean, these are possibilities.
Yeah,
strong possibilities.
Also, Saraya, I heard Saraya is coming back to WWE. She's no longer with AEW.
Yeah, they petty as hell if they gonna do that and sign Alberto Del Rio. They petty as hell.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no big fan of Del Rio, bro.
Really?
I don't like him, bro.
I liked him back when he was in WWE. I liked his wrestling ability.
I didn't like anything about his ass.
Damn.
Hey, sorry but not sorry.
No.
I ain't like anything about his ass. So
I like arrogant assholes, I guess, in a way.
yeah, they cool and shit, but it's just something about him just rubbed me wrong, bro. Something about him just rubbed me wrong. So I don't really just fuck with him like that. Now,
Might have
by
been.
him coming back, that's cool. That's cool, but I'm not gonna watch. None of his matches. I don't fuck with him like that.
No.
Well, he's AAA, so
Huh?
he signed with AAA, so he'll only be on during AAA stuff.
Yeah. I know that, but I'm just saying, I just don't fuck with him. I can't get behind him.
No. Me
Good thing you won't have to see him very often.
Either.
Man, I can't get behind him, bro.
What do you think about Vikingo?
Huh?
Vikingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as his wrestling ability, he can go there, but I just never liked it. You know, you ever just had that somebody you just didn't vibe with, just didn't fuck with. It's one of those situations. I just don't like him.
Alex Schmidt, I understand what you're saying. Even though it's Vince that got Lesnar in hot water in the first place, he loves Vince too much to go to AEW unless Vince tells him to. Now,
I don't know. I've been hearing
Vince wouldn't be. Don't put pettiness past Vince McMahon, because he would tell him to go to AEW just to help cripple WWE because it's not his company no more.
Yeah, and pay him big time money. And AEW pay Brock Lesnar big time money for it.
He's probably saying, "Look, they don't want to have you on TV because of this shit.
Yeah.
Then why don't you go over to the competition where they're going to pay you?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many people is you going to put on a chopping block to get Brock there?
Yeah.
What happened, Kane? What'd you say?
How many people you going to put?
Block?
Yeah, how many people you going to put on a chopping block to get Brock there, bro?
Man.
None.
But you know, when it comes to Brock, you got to come on with that paper now.
Yeah, these motherfuckers got plenty of money. They're not worried about that. They got plenty of money.
AEW pay arm and leg to get Brock.
AEW got all kinds of money. They throw hand over fist. Bro, they're paying Mercedes Moné like $4 or $5 million a year.
Yeah.
Hey, especially they bring Zach Galvin back, bro. They'll love to bring back this angle with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, because you think about it now. They could bring in Brock. Brock was making $500,000 per appearance.
Yeah.
On a Monday Night Raw, and $750,000 to appear on a pay-per-view. That's appear, not wrestle.
That's crazy money, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy money.
But if he could do that with Tony Khan and have him on a contract basis to where he's like, okay, I need you to have. This is how many. Tony Khan will be like, this is how many appearances I need you for per year, and this is how many matches I need you to wrestle. Have it on paper, and then come up with a reasonable figure to give him in the millions. Pay him, and that's it.
Brock could be the highest paid AEW wrestler, bro.
Like, hey, I need you to have 25 or 30 appearances, and I need you to wrestle 5 matches.
Bro, that's Brock. They giving Brock stupid money on that.
Yeah, but who are some of the guys that you want to see Brock go in? If you ever went to AEW?
Powerhouse Hobbs, Wardlow.
I agree.
You know, nothing for nothing. And it's gonna sound really shitty. I want to see him go against Will Ospreay.
Brock ain't no good with no guy like Will Ospreay.
He did good with Ray. He did good with Eddie.
Look how many years ago that was.
Yeah, but he can still do it. He did that with Cody Rhodes too.
Yeah, he struggled with AJ Styles.
Yeah, a little bit, but they still had a good match.
I mean, long as you can perform and put on a good match, I don't really give a damn.
That's what I'm saying. Or you could put him against Kenny Omega.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait.
How many times do you think you'd be able to say those two names in the same sentence?
Shit. Hey.
Have Brock cut a promo about when he saw Kenny in Japan, and when he was Triple Crown champion and Kenny was still up and coming. He's like, and I always wanted to face you, but I never had the chance because I left before I could have a chance to face you.
Yeah. It'll be some good matches now. It'll be some good matches. It'll be gonna be some. Yeah.
Damn.
Some of these matches, bro. Hey, I'm with it.
Damn, Alex Schmidt. First thing Brock gonna do in AEW is bury the Hurt Business and then take the title off Swerve the same night.
Nah.
He's comparing Swerve to Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, for real.
10 second death.
Hey, my guy. Ain't them kind of politics going on.
Hangman. Let's see Hangman and Brock.
Ooh,
Hangman.
It's gonna get nasty right now, motherfucker.
There's gonna be a lot of weaponry used. But now Tony Khan said he doesn't want nobody bleeding.
He don't want what?
He don't want nobody bleeding no more. He passed that new rule where he don't want people bleeding.
So they ain't John Moxley's career though.
No, John Moxley's doing good. He hasn't bled a lot lately.
Yeah, but still, you know, when he want to show an impact, you know, he gonna want to bleed.
He'll have to have it approved first, but Tony Khan has passed it down to where he doesn't want people bleeding.
Yeah, and I wonder why.
Because they're competing with the WWE. They want to try to go more in that direction.
They're trying to compete with the WWE.
They came out.
Kane, they're coming back, man. They're really pulling it together and coming back hard. Ratings have been coming back. Sales have been coming back. They've been selling out arenas again.
Who, WWE?
They just had AEW. They just had a Rhino on Dynamite.
Yeah.
You okay,
yeah.
Kane? Just making sure.
Man. But yeah, I mean, if Brock ever decide, what I've been hearing that he has decided, if Brock ever decide, I mean, it's gonna be some matches like a motherfucker. I just hope the roster don't be afraid to work with him.
No, I mean, it's a lot of people who would love to work with Brock, though.
The problem is that a lot of people like working with Brock because he's safe.
Yeah.
Surprising. A lot of people that have worked with him all say the same thing, that Brock's pretty safe. He's got a lot of intensity, but he's safe.
Yeah.
Except for Austin Theory, he wasn't very safe nor happy when he got F5'd off the top of that chamber tube.
I thought he died.
He landed on his feet.
Yeah.
And took a back bump. off his feet. But very loud, D-Walk. Whatever you're doing, dude.
No, I'm driving now. I'm driving home.
About time.
No, I mean whatever. It was just a weird thing. They barbecued and everything for us and everything, so I had to come out.
I thought it was your turn to go around the round table with your mouth open.
Here you go. Here you go being a Thanos. Here you go being an individual.
I thought it was your night to earn your tips.
Oh man, your soul is black.
Kay's looking at us like these motherfuckers.
I just shake my head and don't be in it, bro.
Huh?
I just shake my head and don't be in it.
Yeah. His soul
do nothing to be in it.
His personality is shit. Joe know where he is.
Your soul darker than your skin.
Wow. Bro, you can't talk to us like that. Wait till Black History Month. You can't talk to us like that.
Hold on, that's gonna be a whole nother fucking year from now, bro.
So that's only like probably like 8-9 months from now.
That's a whole other fucking year from now, bro.
It's coming fast, though. It's coming fast.
I'm taking Christopher Columbus Day back as Italian Heritage Month.
Wow, y'all don't have a month. Italians don't have a month because y'all have it all year.
Italians don't have a month because we don't get anything.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck y'all.
Y'all got sandwiches made after y'all. Y'all got fucking couches and cars and all that shit made after y'all. Hey, don't bring me that bullshit.
That's Italy, though. So what?
Close enough.
Bro said close enough.
Italian immigrants were the ones that built all these a lot of the bridges and the buildings over here.
Yeah. They catch the dogs, they roam around the earth too.
Yeah, they do.
Asshole.
They do. As long as they don't drink the water out in Flint, because they would all keel over and die.
Hey, sometimes the water good is here.
If it comes from a bottle from somewhere else.
It ain't our fault after that. Hey, it was just given to us, man. Come on, man.
Backlash. I did not care for Backlash. I'm giving this pay-per-view a C. The Orton Cena match was okay. The 2 title match, the Fatal 4-Way U.S. title match, and the men's IC match was pretty good. The other 2 matches were kind of shit. So I'm going to give the pay-per-view a C. How do you guys feel about the pay-per-view?
Man, I'm a little bit iffy with it. I just think it could have been more done.
That's why I gave it a C.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah, I gave it. C. C's a good grade for
it. Pay-per-view was C. Let me see what Bleacher Report gave it.
Bleacher Report?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Because Bleacher Report's always Bleacher Report.
Well,
Jacob fought 2 Fatal 4-Way. They gave that match an A-. I could see that. Lyra and Becky, bro. They gave Lyra and Becky an A-. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
A- for Lyra and Becky. Dom and Penta. Bro, they gave Dom and Penta a B+. But they gave Becky and Lyra an A-.
I don't know what the fuck that's going on with that shit.
Gunther and Pat McAfee got a C+. Hello.
Yeah.
And
I said that match was a D.
Cena and Orton got a B+.
How? It didn't make sense. It did, but it didn't. But how?
No, the whole grade for the night for them was a B. I say C.
No. I get it.
How are you going to rate? How are you going to rate Becky and Lyra Valkyria higher than Dom and Penta and Cena and Orton?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
They gave it an A- for Lyra and Becky.
Man, what they tripping?
Yeah, they're tripping. They gave an A- for the Fatal 4-Way U.S. title match, and then they gave an A- for the women's match. I'm like, why would you give an A- to the women's match?
No, that's dumb.
It was terrible.
That's like the dumb thing.
Bleacher Report. Y'all need to check yourself. Are you still driving?
Yeah.
What the fuck you driving home from? Goddamn Florida?
Pretty much.
The fuck?
It's in Lapeer, bro. Man, I'm in Davidson. Like it's like a 25-minute drive, and then McDonald's ain't even open no more.
Bro, it sound like you've been driving for the past hour and a half.
No, I was sitting in my car, and McDonald's ain't even open. Damn.
Well, that's what happened. You know that's what happens when you live in the hood. You know McDonald's closes at 11.
Man, y'all McDonald's stay open 24 hours.
No, not all of them.
Just about.
Where? New York?
Some of y'all, wherever you at.
I'm in West Virginia, bro. We don't. We got some 24-hour McDonald's.
See, they shake your hand while y'all give y'all food too.
Yeah.
Working on McDonald's and everything, they shake your hand. Here we got barbed wire and fucking steel bars and everything, and they carry guns.
Hey, that's y'all fault. That's yours fault. Y'all created that horrible environment for yourselves where it's like going to a bank every day.
Wow.
Gotta go to a bank window to get a goddamn cheeseburger.
Wow, that's that bullshit, Joe.
They gotta put it in a tube and hit the button so you guys can't get anywhere near them.
Hey, but you ain't lying about it though, but it ain't our fault, man.
Well, that's what Flint does with all the old banks. They convert them into McDonald's and fast food restaurants for safety.
This is almost worse than going to jail.
And they probably turned one of them into a liquor store so they could put the liquor bottles in the padded things so they could hit the button and set the tube down with the liquor bottle.
Hey, you'll be sad when you come here because you'll be like crackhead, liquor store, Bill Bondsman, pawn shop, like you said, bro.
I'll be like, oh damn, it's like going to Brooklyn all over again.
You're like, damn, like for real. Every corner.
I'll be like, damn, it'll feel like home.
Hey, every job, but dig this. Every crackhead you see is gonna want money, but then it's so many jobs here that's hiring.
Yeah, I know. That's how it is everywhere, though. Everybody's always looking for money and there's jobs everywhere. Hey, the Destroyer, how do you feel about wrestling as a whole? I mean,
my fault. We got on subject though, but
I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about wrestling right now.
Me either.
I'm not sure how I feel about wrestling right now, bro, because it's a lot of hurdles and shit like that. I'm not even sure how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Who do you feel is going to win Money in the Bank? Give me one man and one woman to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You all right, Kane?
Yeah.
Nodding off, or you on your phone?
Huh?
I was like, you nodding off? You on your phone?
I was on the phone.
Oh, I thought you were nodding off. You look like you were like,
I was on the phone.
you were doing the drift off.
Yeah. No, I'm on the phone, bro.
Just making sure you weren't
Yeah, I
drifting
was on
off.
the phone, bro. No, bro. And then my son, I'm gonna be calling me.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he good. He good.
So
Yeah, he good.
one man, one woman.
He just bored. He just bored.
I want you to pick one man and one woman to win the Money in the Bank.
Ooh. Who needs to win the Money in the Bank?
Well, that depends.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it all depends. It all depends. So just pick someone.
Does Cody Rhodes win Money in the Bank?
No, he don't need to.
No.
No, he don't need
He
to.
at the back of the line like everybody. He at the back of the line like everybody else.
Does CM Punk win Money in the Bank?
No.
He at the back of the line too.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a title shot.
It got to be somebody new though.
Somebody new, bro.
Somebody different. Somebody that never had it. That got potential.
Well, there ain't a lot of that going around.
Okay, let's say Jacob Fatu win it, then what?
No, can't. He's a U.S. champion. No.
Yeah, I do think Jacob Fatu, he's gonna be champ for a little while.
It's gonna go to somebody who's not a champion.
I just want somebody new.
Naomi for the women, maybe?
No. Hell no. She already won it.
She hasn't won Money in the Bank.
Yes, she have.
No, she hasn't. Naomi hasn't won Money in the Bank.
Well, she should have won it, so hell no. How about that one?
I'll look it up right now.
First, how about that one?
If she did win it.
Tiffany Stratton, I know, is just one.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Tiffany Stratton won this one. Io Sky won the last one. Luke Morgan, Nikki ASH, Bailey, Alexa Bliss, and Carmella.
Yeah.
Well, she should have won it.
Naomi is not winning it.
Well, she should have. Too bad.
Why? I'll tell you one person I don't want it to fucking be.
Who?
Jade Cargill. No. Hell no.
Hey, King. Joe been mad at Jade, bro. Like I said, even this week, bro, she did a lot of shit this week. And Joe do not want to see Jay win.
Like she and she don't need it. Nope.
Hey, Jay stepped up from what she used to be.
What? Stepped up to one extra move a week? Come on now.
Even if it was one extra move, she still did one extra move.
Big fucking deal. She still can't call a match. She still can't call a match worth of shit.
Wow.
She has no control in the ring. She's still terrible. She's still bro, even the BWO, which is a group back wrestling. Okay. They've been on Jade's side the whole time. They even said she still looks a bit green and needs more work. She should probably go back to the performance.
I'd rather have her than Nia Jax. That's how I feel.
I'd rather have Nia Jax.
I hate Nia Jax, bro.
At this point, I'd rather have B-Fab.
No. Joe, we finna end the show right now. We about to end the show. You said that dumbass bullshit. I'm finna crash, bro. I'm finna crash out. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road.
I'd rather see Javon Evans put on a wig and a dress and get in the women's division.
I'm driving on the wrong side of the road right now. I'm about to crash out.
That makes sense.
Don't do it, bro. Reconsider.
I'm crashing out. Joe be on some bullshit. I'm crashing out.
Don't do it, bro. Reconsider, bro.
My time is ending. I'm about to meet my maker. It's Joe's fault, bro.
Reconsider, bro. Reconsider, bro.
No, it's too late.
You tell the fire gods down there that we all said hello, sir.
Wow. You see that shit?
You want me to play Highway to Hell as you doing it?
You ain't shit. Hey, I see you in hell, buddy.
You'll be there a long time before I will be.
No, you won't. I'm taking you with me.
All right. Men's Money in the Bank, we've had Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Austin Theory, Big E, The Miz, Otis, Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose, Sheamus, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Damian Sandow, John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio, Daniel Bryan, The Miz again, Kane, Jack Swagger, CM Punk twice, Edge, Mr. Kennedy, Rob Van Dam, and Edge again.
Yeah.
For what?
Men's Money in the Bank. Those are all the winners. Miz, CM Punk, Cena, already the champion. Orton.
What if Sean Spears win the Money in the Bank?
Who?
Sean Spears.
No.
Why not?
They're not giving it to an NXT guy. Try again. Try again.
Hey, rumors is that Big E is a heel.
What if? Hey, here's something. Hey, Kane. Hey, Kane. You there, partner? Oh, you got the phone. I'm gonna make you crash out, Dennis.
No.
The winner of the Money in the Bank for this year.
No.
They're gonna have him do a run in like a Brock Lesnar did.
No.
Take the belt, take the briefcase.
No. I end the show right now, Joe.
Goldberg.
Yeah.